Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh, now I get it. Hi, I'm GhostPrime. Today I'll be reviewing this little badass little bot here, MP-39 Sunstreaker. This is my first review, hopefully, of many, so please bear with me through any sound or technical difficulties. Here's the box. You get a look at the box. Now he does have two different modes for the car, which I think is really, really cool. Doors and hood and lights pop up. A range of poses, tons of accessories. It's all listed here in the box. Here's the figure itself. It's a gorgeous color of yellow. Amazing looking chrome on him. He actually looks much, much better in real life than it does in any type of pictures or any type of promotional shots. On my camera here, I can see there's looks like two vastly different colors of yellow. That just happens to be the lighting. In real life, it looks much closer to the box art. All these engine pieces could form into a regular looking Lamborghini. Here he is with side swipe for comparison. They're about the same size, width, shape, similar features such as the wheels. One thing I did notice is these are not painted black on this. I figured that would have been a nice touch to paint these black. They were on the G1 toy. They were painted, but not too big of a gripe at all. Now, if you'll notice, the Autobot logo there is, if it'll focus, is more of the cartoon logo, as to where the side swipe has more of the toy-centric or sticker G1 logo. That's because Takara is going a lot more towards the cartoon aesthetic, and it's very, very prevalent with this figure here. So let me put these back the way it's supposed to go. It does have one of these features here, which is you could switch the back end around also in addition to this, to give the taillights or the G1 sort of toy look. The one thing I wish they would have done is I wish they would have covered this a little better, because you can see the red sticking out. It's not that big of a deal, but it is kind of annoying once you notice it. It's kind of hard to unnotice. And you can also change all this. I do worry about scratching it. There was this little piece of plastic strip in there under here on the other side, kind of protecting this from what's the arms that are under inside here. So that worries me about scratching this chrome. This chrome is beautiful, and it worries me that it might end up being like Rodimus's or Hot Rod's chrome, where it scratches or fades off really, really easily. So give me just a moment and I'll be right back with it changed. All right, here he is, all transformed up with his standard car mode. You can see the intakes actually look like intakes there. I don't know if that was on purpose or just because transformation, but it's looking pretty good. It's pretty accurate. See, here he is again with side swipe. See, he's got all the little ridges and all the little detail in there. Now, again, it's not painted black. I do think this figure could use some extra black. It does have this piece painted, just like this one. These aren't necessary to be painted, but they are nice. It does give a nice accent. Another thing, that this here, the little Lamborghini logo, is not painted on this one. It's just a little tiny darker sort of gold color, as to where on this is very hard to see with my really terrible camera, but there it is. See, it's the Lamborghini logo. Oh, and it rolls really nice. They both actually roll pretty nice. Actually, this one rolls much, much nicer than this one does. And inside the box, it comes with a outright slew of accessories. That's right, Sue. A little alien face. Like in that one episode, I think I forgot what it was called, Sunstreaker Goes to Hollywood or something like that. It's got a sort of standard issue carbot rifle. It's very similar to that of the other ones, like your side swipes. It's got his little hidden weapon that goes in his leg. This just folds up and fits right in his leg for easy access. A couple different faces. He's got this little happy one. Let's see, where's the camera? There we go. Let's see if we can see focus here. Now he's, to me, with those eyes, he looks sort of mean happy. Kind of like a almost Megatron look to me. It doesn't look happy, which it doesn't convey happiness to me. I think the face could be a little better. This one is definitely an angry sort of cry face, which is awesome to have. And last but not least here, we have Chip Chase in his wheelchair, which is really awesome. The one thing I wish that the wheelchair does not roll. These are fixed wheels and don't do anything. It would have been nice to have these roll. I mean, understandably, it's going to be on a shelf and you don't want it to go, especially if it's slightly uneven or something. But I think they should roll. I think it'd be a good feature to have. Oops, sorry there, Chip. Oh, get back in there. Okay, let's put all these back. And I'll be right back with the robot mode. Okay, I'm back. So one thing I did wanted to point out, the transformation is much easier the second time you do it. The first time, I swear to God, I thought I was going to break something. One of the other viewers, I think it was, well, I don't remember who it was. It was one of the two reviews I've seen so far of this figure, mentioned that the little, and there's the mirror right there, flew out and went down the garbage disposal. I had a similar instance where it flew across my living room the first time I transformed this thing back into a car from robot. And that is, oh God, I'm like, oh no, of course I lost it already. Luckily, it does come with replacements, but I did find it yellow against my beige carpet was okay. One of the coolest features about this transformation, at least in my opinion, are the way the arms work. So the hands come out like this, pull this out, push it all, and push it all back together like that. So it doesn't have any open spaces at all. Just really cool. And it has the new Masterpiece style thumbs, where they are kind of, I guess, grippy is the best way the best thing to say. They kind of move on a joint. This figure is a veritable wealth of poseability. He's one of the most posable masterpieces to date. He has double jointed arms, shoulders, head. You can almost see his feet. Not quite. Maybe if he kind of goes like that, but he's good range of motion in his head, waist. You do have to be careful of moving his waist on these pieces back here, and these chrome pieces with the little butt flap, which honestly is not so bad from the front. It's very small. You can't really notice it very much unless you're really looking for it. You can see it from the back, but again, it's not too much. It is kind of pointed out that there's a upside down Autobot symbol on his butt, but it's still it's very cool. One of the most complicated pieces of this transformation is this backpack. This backpack folds up and snaps in place by this little arm here, and there's the window under it. The first time I did this, I couldn't figure it out. I thought I was going to break this window. The window actually does come off, so I did think I broke it at one point. It slides right off. But no worries, it actually fits pretty well. The intakes are very large, and these little pieces here are part of the intakes from the car mode that complete the look. And now he does come with his rifle, as I mentioned it before, and it fits in his hand through this little slot, a little like there. And it goes in there, just like that. And he grips it. So the posability on this guy, see if I can do a pose real quick. Something cool. Maybe there. It's pretty cool. The posability on him is out of this world. Move this so you can see a little better. It's out of this world. It's fantastic, fantastic figure. There's not really a whole lot that I would change in this figure. The backpack is a little big. It's not terrible. I know a lot of people were really upset about it, and other backpacks such like Rodimus. But it's kind of necessary for the way he transforms and to make him this posable. So in robot mode here, his colors are pretty much yellow, just like before. He does have some black bits. These are actually more of a dark charcoal gray than a black. Again, I think that has to do with the more cartoon aesthetic. A lot of these figures these days are going directly towards straight cartoon reproductions, which is pretty awesome, sort of a dream come true. But I was getting very fond of the Masterpiece look, where it was kind of a little bit of both, kind of a little bit of the mechanical parts or the highly detailed parts, in addition to looking like the cartoon. Like such as a Sideswipe. Speaking of, let's post them here. So, here he is with Masterpiece Sideswipe in robot mode. There he is. Well, they're about the same height. One thing to notice is that because of the chest, let me just fix this here. Because of the chest, Sideswipe does seem a lot wider, right? He is a lot wider. He has a much more beefy look than that of Sunstreaker, which is much more slimming. And here he is next to G1. G1 Sunstreaker. You do see they show a lot of similarities between the design, as they should. Very, very nice figure. I highly, highly recommend Masterpiece Sunstreaker. Sunstreaker is one of my favorite as a kid, and it's definitely one of my favorite Masterpiece Transformers, and it's going to fit very nicely in my collection. I will be doing more reviews. I hope you liked this review. Please comment, let me know any type of advice. I will be having better lighting and a better camera in the future. I also plan to do some interviews with some people. So if you guys would like to see transformations, that is something I could do. Just let me know in the comment section. And until then, I will talk to everyone later.